the Mashkiach of the mirror. He says something strange. It's hard for us to understand it a little bit, but he asked the question like this.
Yeah.
He says, the reason why we don't get to the truth in many situations is because we have all these premises, these hakdamas covering up all these things. They can listen to strange things. Yeah. He says like this. He says, for example, I ask a guy, why do you need feet?
Feet?
What do you need feet for? So everybody will answer, I need feet to walk. I mean, if I don't have feet, I couldn't walk. And everybody feels fine with that answer, and they go on with their merry life, and that's the way it goes. They need the feet to walk, right? They say, why do you need land? Why do you have to have land? Maybe everything will be water. I don't know. These are strange questions. I also seems a little strange to me. This is what he's saying. When you get to the end, you understand why he's saying it. So why have land? Well, I have land in it. In order to be able to stand it. I couldn't have land. You won't be able to stand. And that's enough of an answer. But the real truth is, if you would go one level, maybe this is even Purim Torah. If you would go one level deeper, you say, well, who says you have to walk and who says you have to stand? What do you have to walk and what do you have to stand for?
Right.
Why are we put into the world? It comes down to this yesod. We know that Al-Pi Kabbalah, this world is called the world of action.
Action?
Action.
Action.
Yeah. Action. Mice. Why would we put Baklau into the world of action? Why are we here? I mean, if we were close to Hashem to begin with, why Hashem put us here? We have to go back to Him. Why put us into the world of action? We have to act. So he goes. That's how it starts off. So he says, this is also beautiful. There's a Gemara in Baba Basra. Tanis Rufus, the Roman general, asked Rabbi Akiva a very fundamental question. He said, if Hashem loves Aniyim, poor people,
right.
If Hashem loves poor people, why does He make them poor?
Dependent on others.
Your God is supposed to be kind, loving, He loves the poor. You know how many Pesukim Hashem loves the poor, take care of the poor, you have to do all these things for the poor. Well, why does Hashem take care of Himself? That's a pretty good question, no? So he wants to say that Rabbi Akiva answered him, but he didn't answer him the normal way that a guy would answer him, who knows what, the reason why. He answered he said, he went back to the fundamental, which was the fundamental was like this. What did the Rabbi Akiva answer? He said, Hashem made them poor in order that we should be saved from Gehenna.
To give them tzedakah.
Right. So you were asking, right, to give them tzedakah. And really, the truth is, he was really asking on the whole concept of tzedakah. Tanis Rufus was asking on the concept, what do you have to have tzedakah for? Then make that Hashem. Make that Hashem doesn't make them poor. You have to give tzedakah. The answer is no, the tzedakah is for us.
Tzedakah, we're saved.
Right, from us. The tzedakah that we give, charity that we give, we're saved. That's why Hashem made the situation. Hashem made the situation, so it's just the opposite of what you thought. In other words, you thought that you need to give tzedakah. Why you do tzedakah? Because what's going to come out? Because if you give tzedakah, then poor people will have money. That's not what it is at all. Rabbi Akiva answered him the opposite. The reason why we give tzedakah is not that poor people have money. The reason that we have tzedakah is that we grow as individuals, that we become pure individuals, become giving. That we become giving individuals. It's for us.
More godlike.
Right, we are more godlike. Mahu Afatol. We have to emulate God. We become more godly by giving more tzedakah.
Right.
And he brings the famous thing, everybody knows this. There's a Rambam that says, in the Pirkei Avos says the world is judged with goodness. All is foreseen and freedom of choice is granted. The world is judged with goodness, but in accordance with the amount of a man's positive deeds. In other words, you're going to be judged by the amount of deeds. So comes along the Rambam and says, wait a second, the amount. It should be the quality of the deeds, the greatness of the deeds. You did a great thing. The answer is no, it's the amount. It's unbelievable. The quantity, he says the amount.
How do you quantify?
Why? Because based on the same principle. The principle is, why do we do mitzvahs? We don't do mitzvahs for the totzot, what's going to come out. We don't give tzedakah that poor people should have money. We do mitzvahs that it should affect us. God gave the mitzvahs to us. God doesn't need anything. God has no need. He doesn't have to do these deeds. He can make the poor people rich. He can do anything. So why he gives all the mitzvahs? The answer is for us to do the mitzvahs. And therefore, it's better to do more mitzvahs than one great mitzvah. The Rambam brings down this famous thing that most people know about. If you had $1,000, it's better to give $1 to 1,000 poor people than to give $1,000 to one guy. Now you'll say practically it doesn't work out.
Is it going to help you?
It's not going to. Yeah, but that's the point. The point of the mitzvah is not for the poor people. The point of the mitzvah is that you should do the mitzvah. That the person should become pure. Every mitzvah is really just for us. God doesn't need our mitzvahs. God has no needs. God needs us. Judaism is not the Boy Scouts. God doesn't need us to do all these good things. These things are for us. These things are for us. All the mitzvahs are for us. So he brings another beautiful thing. He says like this. And that's actually, he brings a Rambam. The Rambam in Devarim also says the same idea. That the mitzvahs are for us. God doesn't need the mitzvahs. There's no need for them. They're only for us. And he brings a Midrash Rabbah that says like this. Here, Rav said, the mitzvahs were only given in order for man to should become refined by them.
Who says this?
It's a Midrash Rabbah.
You just said it.
Right. It's a Midrash Rabbah in Bereshis, and it's there. Rav says there. Rav says there that the man was only given the mitzvahs in order that he should be refined for them. And he says, what's the difference if you shake the cow from underneath? You shake the cow, this way or that way, or kill him this way or that way. Right? If a cow, you're worried about the cow, so then don't kill the cow. Just make him holy and let him walk around there. Don't touch him. But we see that Hashem made the whole world for us to use the world. We are allowed to eat animals. That's not a Jewish thing to say that you need to protect the animal. Of course, you have to take care of the animal. You have to be human. But it really makes no difference how you kill him. So why kill him this way or kill him that way? The answer is in order to refine us. So it gets a little bit deeper now. The mitzvahs have tzura, they have shape and form. And if you do the mitzvah in the shape and the form, you're going to grow, and things are going to happen. You're going to overcome your Yetzer Hara. You're going to grow in spiritually, all these different things. But it has to be according to the form. It's not, like I said, it's not just the Boy Scouts that you're a good doer. You do good, now you do good. That's not going to help you to be a good doer. The going to say the road to hell is paved with good intentions. You know what I mean? You can do good, but just because you do good, it doesn't mean that the good's going to come out. It needs the mitzvahs. We need the mitzvahs. We need the form of the mitzvahs, the surah of the mitzvahs.
That good will come out.
Right, that will, because God, and he says an unbelievable thing. How could it be that God, it says really, every act we do is really totally mundane. It has no meaning. Every act we do is just a physical thing. I mean, it could disappear and you'll never see it again.
Learning and davening.
Everything we're doing, it's only because God put into this surah a spirituality, and God made into this form should refine us, that it has any value. If it doesn't have that, everything else is just purely mundane. This is how the whole thing is shaykh to Purim. It comes to be shaykh. What is kimu v'kiblu? Kimu v'kiblu means we re-accept the Torah. The Gemara, I believe, is the Gemara on Shabbos. I don't know if I copied it or not. Most positive it's the Gemara on Shabbos. The Gemara on Shabbos says that at Purim we accept the full Torah. When we received the original Torah, we received the Torah that it was forced on us. I mean, there could be a taina, let's put it this way, that the Gemara says there that we were under that God put a mountain over our heads until we received the Torah. So there is a shtickle taina there. Wait a second, what is this? We didn't really accept it with our total freedom. We said to ourselves, we re-accepted the Torah, baratzon. Purim that we say we accepted, when we saw the kindness of Hashem, when we saw we were saved, we got close to Hashem and saw the goodness of Hashem. Maybe it was connected with this exact same word. We saw the goodness of Hashem. We saw that the mitzvahs, Hashem is not pushing his mitzvahs on us. Hashem doesn't need our mitzvahs. The mitzvahs are totally for us. The mitzvahs are 100% for us. At that point, when there's an aspect of Kibbutz, when we saw that really the mitzvahs are totally for us, they're totally for our good, then we accepted the whole Torah upon ourselves. It's not, like I said, it's not just the Boy Scouts. The Boy Scouts, we do things because, be a do-gooder, That's not religion. Being a do-gooder has nothing to do with religion. Religion means a relationship between man and God, which means we see that Hashem is like our Father. What's a Rosh Yeshiva? What's the Rosh Yeshiva? Rosh Yeshiva means he takes care of the guys, he feeds them food, he makes sure they have clothes, he does everything that they should do the right thing. It's a love, it's a relationship. So at that point we saw the relationship, which that's what we call the real mitzvahs upon ourselves, not just the shell and the form of the mitzvahs. Okay, Shabbos.